I am standing here in front of the state capitol, and see if you can check that out. It's really pretty awesome in person, and right in front of Senate parking. So I'm actually in a restricted parking space right now. That's reserved for the Lieutenant Governor. I probably need to get out of here.
Taxi!
Well, seeing as it's so early, maybe they won't kick me out for sitting in the governor's parking spot. I wanted to talk about something real quick. You know, have you ever been driving down a road and it's maybe a really nice road? It's not perfect. There are some potholes here and there, but you can get around them if you need to. And maybe you get hungry and you look and there's the taco truck on the side of the road, and it's a good taco truck, one of those little ones. They don't speak any English, but they serve the dollar tacos that have the chilies and the lime that you can squeeze all over it. You know, it's the best stuff, you know, and you get one of those Mexican Cokes for $1, and they're awesome. And then maybe you have to go to the bathroom a little ways down, and you see a really nice, like an on-cue express or something that you know is going to have clean restrooms. You know, there's just provision for you on this road. It's a good road. It's not perfect, but it's a good road. And then you think, well, there's a better way. I know I can get to where I need to go quicker, and so I'm going to get there quicker. I've got this little detour I'm going to take, and so you drive down this detour, and all of a sudden the pavement ends, and you've got dirt roads, and it's just kind of rutted, and it's bumping all over the place like that, and you're like, man, what have I done? And then you got to go to the bathroom, and you're looking, there's nothing. All of a sudden, you see this porta-potty. I've got nothing wrong with porta-potties. In fact, when I see a porta-potty and I've got to go, I'll do it. I don't have to sit down to go to the bathroom. Different story for women. I understand that. You know, so you go to this porta-potty, and you're like, man, this thing hasn't been cleaned in a decade. It's horrible. It stinks. There are flies everywhere, and it's just nasty. And then so you're going a little ways longer, and you're hungry, and you see a taco truck, and you stop, and it's one of these American taco trucks, and they serve what looks like Taco Bell tacos for $3 for a piece of junk, and you look, well, maybe I'll just get a bag of Doritos, right? And the Doritos are $4, and you know, you can get a can of Coke for $1.50, and you're like, man, this sucks. And you keep going a little ways longer, and the trees kind of start to overgrow you, and you're in the midst of this wooded area, and your air conditioner goes out, so you have to roll your windows down, and the wolves are howling, and the witches are cackling, and you're like, man, I have gone the wrong direction. And I think we all do that sometimes. There's a state trooper. I probably need to move. It is incredible how much staff the governor has. I had no idea. I think we all get off on wrong paths sometimes, and that happened to me last week. My wife and I have a fairly good life. I have no complaints. I work, she works, we both drive a taxi, and we also homeschool the children. So she spends the morning homeschooling the girls, and then I spend the evening taking care of the girls and working on the videos and other projects, and it works out fairly well, but it's not perfect. It really isn't. She doesn't have any time to help take care of the household, and I don't do such a good job cleaning. I know it's a shock. I'm a guy, and that's my excuse. Get over it. But the fact is that I would like for her to not have to work, and she would like to not have to work. And I think that's just a goal we have, is that she can have time to be a stay-at-home mom, which is what she wants to do. But things are good as they are right now. They're just not perfect, and I took it into my head with my infinite wisdom. I know I'm very smart, and I'm an intelligent person, and so I took it into my head to change things last week, and I decided that I was going to have her stop working. At least if she can work 2 hours a day, that would be enough to make up a little bit of the income. But I would work in the morning from 3 till whenever I was done making my expenses, go home, take a nap, get up, work on some videos, and then go to work from 5 in the afternoon until 9 or 10 o'clock at night and just get a few hours of sleep. But I would be okay. No problem. Well, Monday it didn't quite work out. She still had to work. She had some regular customers that took her all over the place. And I ended up not working at all Monday evening. And Tuesday morning, I did the day in the life of the last video. It didn't really turn out so well because things just went haywire. The business was dead. It was dead. And immediately on Tuesday, let me tell you, when you get off on the wrong road, you know it. You know it in your spirit. You're like, I am wrong. This is wrong. Something is not right here. And that's exactly what happened to me. Last Tuesday, I started feeling that in a big way. Something is wrong. And then my mother went to the hospital, and we had some big issues because of that. I didn't get any sleep. I didn't get a nap because of that, so I wasn't able to work that evening. I was too tired. And that evening, I didn't get a lot of sleep. The next morning, I was so exhausted, I couldn't do hardly anything. And I was just a zombie from then on out. And it was wrong. It was wrong. The business died. Everything was wrong. I was going down that bumpy dirt road. There were port-a-potties. There wasn't any on-cues. The taco trucks were horrible. And the witches were cackling. It was a bad, bad place to be. I hated it. And I knew it was wrong. Knew it. And so Thursday I talked to my wife and I said, Stacy, I want you to not work. I don't like that things are split the way they are. But this is where God has us right now. This is where we're supposed to be. And I hate that I teased you with this idea of not working, but as of right now, it's just not the right thing. We have to get back on the right path. And so we got back on the right path. And Friday morning, I mean, it was just incredible. It was like night and day. The business was there. Absolutely. I had to run down to Chickasha. It was $90-something. By an hour in, I had made my expenses for the day. And it was just an incredible day. And that's the way it is for all of us. We get off on the wrong path sometimes. Sometimes we think we know best and we go our own way, but we realize pretty quickly that we've done wrong. And when we realize that, we can be prideful and say, but I'm going to keep going. Or we can be wise and humble and say, but you know what? What is the right way to go? Let's get on that path. So I'm going to encourage you today, get on the right path. If you're on the wrong path, get on the right path. You need to. It's not worth it to do anything else.
Taxi!
Oh, and happy birthday to Winnie-the-Pooh. Today is his 90th birthday. Man, love Winnie-the-Pooh. I'm a big Winnie-the-Pooh fan. Just am.